Hey guys, this is Gerry O reporting for Kids First. Today we're reviewing the new documentary, The Look of Silence. This film talks very in depth about what happened in the 1900s about the Indonesian Revolution and really how it affected not only the victims that were sadly killed, but the families even today, years after, the revolution ended. Stories about one family who sadly lost one of their sons to the revolution. The other son is now a grown-up adult with his own kids, and he is, kind of almost talking and interviewing people who were prison guards and, guarding the people who were considered almost traitors and had a disagreement in political status and were killed because of that. And he interviewed the higher up people who kind of agreed with the dictators, and he also even interviewed the executors themselves, and he said that he lost his brother to this, and he kind of just saw the response and kind of taught people about what the Indonesian Revolution was and how terrible it was. That in only 1 year of it happening, 1 million people died from it, which is absolutely terrible. I mean, one person said that they executed 600 people, 500, 600 people. That's absolutely terrible. And I can't really say I have a least favorite scene because this is talking about a terrible matter that really is sad to talk about. But there's one quote I want to say, and I do want to talk about. It was said by the kind of leader of the group who agreed with the dictators, and he said that if we keep focusing on the past, it will repeat again. And I think that is untrue. I think that if we focus on the past enough, but continue, we will make sure we don't repeat history, but we remember our mistakes. So even more, we don't repeat history because we never want to repeat what happened in Indonesia. It was just terrible. For people who don't know, again, the military overthrew the government in the 1900s, and many people were considered communists and killed because of that, innocent people. Now, this film, I thought, did an excellent job of portraying it and not hiding anything. They didn't make it look like any better than it was. It is gory. I am warning people and parents now. It is very gory. It doesn't show anything specific. However, it mentions things so in depth that it is very mature and very gory. So little kids should not see this film. And I also like that they didn't just talk to some people who knew somebody, but they actually talked to the executors themselves. They didn't just talk to victims. They didn't just talk to corporate people. They talked to executors themselves, and they weren't scared of getting in trouble because there's still a little bit of hatred going on. The executors and the prison guards and those people are still in power. So doing this was a very big threat, but he did do it, and I honestly think that was a very noble thing to do to kind of spread the message. Something I couldn't believe is that most of those people, maybe one or two, admitted they did something wrong or that they're even sorry that they had to do this and that it's so sad. They kind of just blamed it on someone else or said, well, yeah, guess what? Or something like that. I mean, you heard what I said about one of the leaders. He didn't say sorry or he didn't apologize. He kind of just said, you can't keep dwelling on the past or it's going to repeat itself. Like I said, this film is extremely mature, so I have to give an age rating of 14 to 18. I also give it 5 out of 5 stars because it just did a wonderful job portraying what happened in 1900s and kind of showing that it's not only the victims who get affected, it's the families too. They get affected years and years and years. I mean, that family's in deep poverty and they really have nowhere to go, and they lost one of their members because of this horrible thing, and they were even lucky to survive altogether. And if you would like to see this film, you can find it at the website, thelookofsilence.com. I'm Gerry O reporting for Kids First. Bye.